My name is Rachel Dorsey. I am a virtual assistant coach and mentor, and I'm here with my dear friend Valentina. And we're going to hear a little bit more about her story. What you can't see is our amazing surroundings. We're in a beautiful villa here in Croatia, and so excited to join you today. Welcome, my dear. I want to hear more about your story. Tell me first how long you've been a virtual assistant.
So I've been a virtual assistant for a little bit over 3 months officially.
3 months. What?
From fresh.
I love it. What kind of put you into this field? What made you want to start it?
I think it's the realization of all of my experience, like the past experiences. I felt kind of ready to shift from being an employee to offering these services in a different kind of arrangement, which of course the virtual assistant is offering me.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said something just there about an employee. What about virtual assistants is so appealing versus being an employee?
I think it's setting up the rules yourself, the freedom, the shift and the change between the roles, because now I'm an equal to the client. We are two separate entities that help each other grow. The client helps me, of course, advance in my skills, new challenges, new tasks, and of course, I help the client deal with their everyday work.
Yeah, I love what you said, that you get to make the choice. In an employee role, you're told what to do, when to be there, how much you're going to make, and as a virtual assistant, you get to make all these choices. Okay, so it's only been 3 months. What's been the hardest part so far?
I think this part that I just said. So shifting and transforming from one role that was very known to me for over 10 years, and now I need to shift and take all the responsibility for myself, all the paperwork that you have to have, from, of course, the outreach to the possible clients, the marketing, all these aspects besides doing the job.
Yeah, and it takes being bold and being brave, which you're doing a fantastic job, even having an interview. Tell me the easiest part so far, or the most fun. What's been the best
think the
part?
most fun is meeting people, just like you now, and all the colleagues, virtual assistants, the clients as well. I think the networking is the best part of this job.
What have you learned about yourself that you didn't know before?
I learned that I'm more resilient than I thought, and all the fears that I maybe had 3 months ago, it sounds short, but it's enough to kind of see that maybe some fears that I had, let's say, in the first week are no longer here. Like if I'm going to get the clients or work, of course you are, if you are dedicated, if you have people around you, the network is number one, but there's no fear.
Yeah.
You just learn more every day, educate yourself, go out there.
Yes, and there's going to be new experiences. There's going to be new fears that you have overcome. But once you overcome those first fears and you see what's on the other side, when those new fears come up, it's easier to overcome the next fears. What has changed for you in your life the most since you become a virtual assistant?
I think it's just every day the way I see work now. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to go to work. It's not like I haven't been before, of course, but I think that's the biggest change. Is like I wake up, I don't feel the weight of going to work.
So cool. And when you're a virtual assistant and you feel the opposite of that, when you're feeling, I don't want to check my client's work, I don't want to read this email, that's when you know something's misaligned and we need to make changes. But the fact that you love the work and you can't wait, that's so exciting to hear. Tell me a little bit about your services. What services do you offer? And then what services are your favorite?
So I'm mostly offering administrative support and also the business support, either to teams or executives. That is primarily what I do. I also do the CRM administration, implementation. So that's the majority. What I like to do the most, to be honest, I don't have favorite. It's like I really need to believe in the project. I need to have a very good team, like vibe-wise. And I don't mind any task when the vibes are great and when I have a transparent, open and honest communication with the client. The guidelines of the job are very clear. Those are the only objectives that are important.
Love that. Okay, tell me about your clients. Do you serve a particular type of client? Do you serve clients in a specific industry?
To
What are
be
your
honest,
clients like?
so I had what now? It's been only 3 months, but I'm on my fourth client now. I do have still some. I have a big project with GoThrive and also a couple of clients on the side. So not in particular. So let's say the first client was from event industry, which is something that is within my scope of interest. But I do all kinds. So from like sales, like e-commerce, let's say the AI as well. So different kind. I like to tap into different kinds of things.
I think that's great because when you first start out as you have, you're still only 3 months in, you try all the things. Like I like to say, you just get a warm body to say yes to your services and you try different industries. And what you did was you started in an industry you already had connections with, which is a beautiful thing.
That's how I got my first
That's
client.
right, exactly. And that can often be where you start, where new virtual assistants can find their first client, and then you expand and grow and learn, and you can say, nope, I am not working with those clients anymore. I'm working with these types of clients.
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about your future. What is a service or a system or a tool or something that you want to learn and grow into?
Currently, I did finish the Monday Academy, so I just started. I certified myself. Now I'm starting with implementations. I got my first implementation ongoing, and I'm very happy and excited because I've been learning the system, using it every day, and I can already see improvement in a couple of weeks. So I'm most excited about that. I can't wait to learn all the ins and outs of it.
Become an expert.
Yes, exactly.
That's
Like,
cool.
yes.
I love it. Okay, what is one piece of advice that you would tell somebody thinking about becoming a virtual assistant? What is one thing that you would tell them?
To be braver than they maybe feel, and to think of all the previous experiences they have and everything they learned throughout, let's say, a regular job, and to maybe think outside of the box and realize that they can offer all of that they are offering to their bosses to the client.
Question. What is one piece of advice you would give to yourself 1 year ago?
I think it would be the same that I just gave. Be brave.
Yeah. I love that.
Be more brave and believe in yourself. Believe that you can learn new things, that you can meet right people and good people, and that you can use all of that to make something out of you.
Your story is so inspirational. Thank you so much for taking just a few minutes to share. And remember, this story can be yours too. Come join us.